Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a first impressions video on the new BFF eyeshadow palette that BH just launched. So if you're interested in seeing some swatches, how I created this look, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on my channel. If you enjoy this type of content, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and go ahead and leave me a comment down below. It really helps me out because it looks really good on YouTube when people are interacting with your content. So thank you in advance if you leave me a comment or give this video a thumbs up or down. Subscribe to my channel. It all helps me so much. So just a blanket thank you on that. And without further blabbering, let's get into the video. Okay guys, I have a bit of a story for you. So I was not planning on getting this palette, and sometimes on a Sunday, I'm sitting around drinking my coffee, watching Angie's new makeup releases videos, and I get a little itch, I get a little fever to go on the Ulta website, see what's new. The last time I ordered on BH Cosmetics, I ordered the Lost in LA palette, and it took quite a while to ship to me. I don't think it was the panoramic that slowed down BH shipping. I think BH in general has always had slow shipping, so I'm like, if I want something, I'm just gonna wait for it to come to Ulta, because I typically get faster shipping from Ulta, which that shipping has always been slow. So if Ulta is setting the bar of fast shipping, the world is really changing in 2021. Anyway, so long story short, this collection was on Ulta's website, and I was like, let me just grab that, let me try it, let me see how curious my audience is gonna be about this palette. So I grabbed it and it came, and now I'm filming this video. And I had asked you guys on my Instagram stories to vote if you wanted to see this palette or the new Odin's Eye collection, which I am gonna film with as well, but I need a little bit more time because I have more pieces of the Odin's Eye, so I decided to film this video first. But I will say, this was pretty insane for me. My Instagram is pretty small. Let's be real, like micro, minuscule level Instagram. And I don't even think this picture I posted of this palette was that great. Like, you can see a shadow. It's not a very good photo. Anyway, I have 261 likes on this photo, and like, I was pretty shook. I was like, they really want to see this palette in action. So I was like, that means to me that I need to prioritize this palette because you guys are curious about it. So that's what I did. I filmed this eye look, but before I show you guys how I created this look, of course we're gonna swatch this palette. So if you look at this palette, it's pretty standard. It's pretty much a neutral palette with a pop of blue, but I did grab my Blueberry Muffin palette from BH, and I am already seeing some similarities in the shades. So when I get to shades that I think are dupe-ish, I'll try and swatch them next to each other in case you guys have this palette. There's the first row. So we have Scorpio, Pop Off, BFF, Mexicana, and Blessed. And so the Blueberry Muffin definitely has like Sweet, Crumble, Cravings, like those neutral shades, and the shade Fluffy is just like the standard brow bone highlight in most palettes. So I'm not really gonna swatch those because I mean we have neutral shades like 100 times over. What I'm really curious about is if the blue shades are similar at all. So anyway, the next row is also a more neutral row. So there is the next row. I had my eye on that color and I knew it was going to be gorgeous. So there is the next row. We have Bon Appetit, which is the like brow bone highlight shade. Then we have Wine and Dine. Messy is like a beautiful green burgundy duochrome shade. And then we have OOTD, which is like a standard dark brown. And then Baby E, it's like a baby pink shimmer shade. Okay, the next row is more interesting to me. Okay, so this shade is called Bougie in the palette. I'm gonna swatch that next to Tempting from the Blueberry Muffin. They look very similar on my fingers. So that's Bougie. Those are basically dupes. Let's be real here. BH did not reinvent the wheel with those two colors. Okay, the next shade is called Salvadorian, and I use this in my outer corner today, and I'm wondering, I'm going to compare it to So Good from BH Blueberry Muffin. I don't think they're similar. Salvadorian's definitely more of a true blue, and So Good is more of a purple blue. But I just want to show you guys in case you were wondering. Okay, I think I'm running out of arm space, so I'm going to switch over here. So now I'm swatching the rest of that row. So here are the next 3 shades. We have 24, You're Sick, and Peach. Yeah. Oh, that shade is so pretty. 24 is like a mustard, almost like a mustard orange. That blue shade reminds me so much of the shade in the new Urban Decay palette, the Shimmer Blue. Let me see if that is similar. I was thinking this might be... Actually, I was thinking they were kind of dupes. Not exactly, but kind of, you know. Sometimes I feel like we start thinking everything's a dupe after a while. Like, I know people that do comparisons, they just get the craziest comparisons. So this is definitely more of a green blue, like a lighter shade. This is more like a minty blue shade from the BH palette. So I did swatch Bud from Urban Decay here just so you guys could see it. Okay, now I'm gonna swatch the last row, and I'm wearing these 2 blues, this one on my crease and this one on my lid today. So let's swatch those. Okay, I'm gonna swatch the neutrals first. Ooh, that was pretty. That last one was not so impressive. Okay, so I have Gleam, which is the beautiful metallic, Aloe and Else, and then Latte. I hope I'm saying those right. And then Virgo is so stunning. I can't wait to show you guys. And then I have Malibu. Virgo is like the prettiest duochrome. It's like a periwinkle duochrome with gold. That's what's on my lids. And then there's Malibu. And then I want to swatch the shade Delish from the Blueberry Muffin next to Malibu. And you can see that Delish actually looks like it has slightly more pigmentation and depth to the shade. But I did use Malibu in my crease, and I was actually really impressed with how pigmented that shade ended up looking on my skin tone. So just want to mention that. But yeah, here is the swatches. I did obviously swatch some dupes, so know that. There's some shade mixing going on, obviously. I didn't just swatch the palette on its own. So if you're watching this video, disclaimer, 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 I swatched some dupes as well. So I did swatch the Blueberry Muffin palette next to this one because I felt like there were a few similar shades, and I know people don't want to buy too many of the same shades. I mean, that's why I have a YouTube channel, so that I can compare these things and let you guys know if you should be buying more. So I would say if you have this and you love all the blue shades in this, you probably don't need the BFF. I also think if you have the Urban Decay Naked Wild West palette, you're probably going to be able to create very similar looks. But if you like the collaborators, if you like to collect BH Cosmetics, I do feel like this is a solid palette from them. I haven't been buying their Birthstone series. I'm very curious to see how that collection progresses from BH as the year goes on. Nothing has appealed to me yet, but I did think this was an interesting palette, and I'm so happy that the quality is good so that I can film this video for you guys. So now let's go ahead and get into the demo portion of this video so you can see how I created this eye look. Okay, we're filming the demo portion of this video, and honestly, I stared at this palette and I'm like, there's 5 blue shades, or like there's like a mint shade, and I'm like, how can I not use the blues? Like, I'm like totally that person that's like, oh, there's a bunch of beautiful neutral shades, but I want to test out this blue, these, like, so if you want to see a neutral look, let me know. If I don't make another video about this palette, I will at least do a neutral eyeshadow look on my Instagram. So make sure you're following me on Instagram, because usually what I like to do is film one video, like a first impressions, and then I'll do multiple looks with the palette on my Instagram. It's just easy for me that way. I don't do YouTube full-time. I have a full-time job. It's actually more than full-time because it's a family business, so we're never really done working. If you guys are familiar with that type of lifestyle, this is the best I can do as far as doing first impressions, and then I try to use the palettes on my own time, maybe at work. So I usually post makeup of the day videos on my Instagram stories for you guys. Anyway, that's a long-winded explanation. I'm gonna go in with this periwinkle shade called Malibu. It's so cute. It's like a pastel blue. I was trying to think really hard about what this palette reminds me of, like what other palettes this palette reminds me of, and I thought maybe Urban Decay, the new Naked Wild West, a little bit, because it has those blue shades in it. And the other palette I just thought of was Kathleen Light's Dream Street. Has that like rose gold, it has the blues. So if you have both of those palettes, or one of them, especially if you have Dream Street, I would pull out Dream Street and see if you can create like looks similar to what you might achieve with this palette. And maybe that way you can save some money. But I will say this periwinkle shade, oh my gosh, it's so much more vibrant than I thought it was gonna be. I'm a little bit shook. Like, you guys know me, pastels on my skin tone, I'm always like struggling because I'm like, it never shows up on me. But this is looking real good, and I'm blending it like crazy because usually colors like this I have to like pat down, but ooh, I'm living my best life. I was gonna do a more dark blue look, but I think I'm just gonna do a very simple monochromatic, maybe 2 eyeshadow look, because there's a beautiful shimmer shade called Virgo in here. Curious to see if I can pull off what I'm envisioning now in my head. The other thing I wanted to say is I'm not familiar with the 2 ladies that are a part of this collaboration. I believe they're best friends. So if you guys are familiar with them, leave me a comment down below. Let me know, did they do their aesthetic justice with this palette? Because from what I saw on the like BH Instagram, and I looked at their Instagrams a little bit, they definitely seem like Instagram baddies. You know, they have that Instagram model vibes. So I'm very curious to know if you guys think they stayed true to who they are in this collaboration. Okay, I'm just grabbing a flat brush because I want to use the shade Bon Appetit and maybe the shade called Blessed on the brow bone. I am so pumped about how this blue looks. I was not expecting that at all. Like, I'm surprised. I kind of wanted to keep it light, but I really want to try this shade Salvadorian in my outer corner. It's like a pretty dark blue shade, so I'm gonna slowly just tap that. Oh, that's so pretty. It's very pigmented shadows, BH. Oh, you know the other palette that this kind of reminds me of is the Blueberry Muffin palette from BH. I could kind of see it. This one definitely has like a few more lighter neutrals than the Blueberry Muffin, I think. I might have to pull out my Blueberry Muffin and double check actually, because I might just be talking without actually checking, so I'll do that when we do swatches. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the crease alone. I'm gonna go into the shade Virgo, which is this really pretty periwinkle shimmer shade. So I'm just using the Sigma brush. I am going to spray this because we know spraying helps. Okay, we're excited. Ooh, ooh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's a duochrome. It's a duochrome periwinkle with like a hint of gold reflect. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Listen, if you're like having a baby, like if you like traditional like blue for boys, this would be such a cute like baby shower eye look. So it's too specific, like get ready with me for a baby shower. Oh my goodness. So I'm just gonna go in with that brush that I had for the outer corner and just blend the 2 shades. But wow, that shimmer worked so nicely. I am not surprised, but I'm so happy with this look right now. It's so pretty. Wow. Okay guys, I'm in the process of doing my makeup and I realized I didn't do a demo with this palette on my channel yet, so I wanted to show you guys. I did pick up the Marc Jacobs. This is the Tantalized Glow 250, so I got it in the second shade that they offered. I have never been into the Marc Jacobs bronzer. I know there's so many YouTubers, beauty gurus that swear by the Marc Jacobs bronzer products, but I've never really been into them, and I totally confess that this was a packaging buy. Oh my gosh, if you guys know me, I love coffee. I drink coffee every day. I love it so much. So I've passed on a lot of special packaging from Marc Jacobs ever since I've been into beauty products, but I feel like this one was for me. So I did grab it, and I have worn this previously, but I wanted to show you guys, and I cleaned my brushes finally. So I have my rougher brushes and they're clean, and these actually work really great with the size of the pan. So this is the Refer 05 brush, and I'm going to use this to bronze. So I've only worn this product one time before this, and I was not completely happy with how it blended on my skin. I do want to try it a few more times before I actually make up my mind about it. Yeah, I guess it doesn't look too bad right now, so that's good. I do agree, a lot of people had said like they wish the highlighter shades were switched up. Like the lighter one has a golden highlighter and the darker shade has a pink highlighter. But I guess it's good to get me out of my comfort zone, and really, I mostly bought this for the packaging. Like, I couldn't care less about the shades in here. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the blush. My Refer brush likes to shed. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to do that, but anyway. Okay, so this is the blush. It's very pink and beautiful. So I'm just gonna blend that a little bit. Cool. Okay, so there's the blush. And then I'm just gonna grab my Sigma. This is the High Cheekbone Highlighter. And I'm gonna go into the highlighter shade. I feel like this is such a pretty, like, almost like a blush topper. This is a really nice mirror. I'm sorry if I'm covering my face. You guys know I always use my Simple Human one, so I'm like covering my face. Also, I don't want to put the pink highlighter all over me, so I'm just going to use this highlighter I picked up from Catrice. I saw Tara Babies rave about these, and they're so inexpensive. Let me just get one and try it, because who doesn't love an affordable blinding highlighter? Like, really melts into your skin. Just wanted to demo that Marc Jacobs product for you guys in case you guys use me as a skin tone reference, so you can see it on my skin tone. Okay, I'm gonna finish up and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so obviously you already saw the look, but here is the final look. I like really committed to this like sea foam situation I have going on today. It doesn't exactly match my eyeshadow. I think my eyeshadow is a little bit darker, but I love these earrings so much. I don't think these are available any longer, but I got them on a sweet sale from Nordstrom, and oh my gosh, I love these so much. Anyways, I think from the intro portion and the swatches portion of this video, you guys could tell I'm pretty happy with this palette. I wasn't expecting too much like amazingness from it, but hey, I think it has some solid shades. I'm so impressed with that pastel shade. So if you guys want to see me do more looks with it, let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, make sure you're following me on Instagram, because I do post makeup of the day looks on there, and I will have my Odin's Eye video coming soon. I'm not quite sure how I want to do it. I think I might just break it up into individual videos, but I'm also wondering if I should just do like 4 looks, 4 palettes or something like that. I know there's a lot of Odin's Eye content already out there because so many people got it in PR, but I'm still really excited because those shades look beautiful. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I think this is very nicely made. This mirror is super nice and really big. And yeah, on the back here, it does say that it is a vegan formula, Leaping Bunny certified, and this is a extra clean formula and made in the PRC. And yeah, distributed by BH. And then there is a whole description back here. 20 shadows, 24-month shelf life. That's really cool. Total net weight is 0.71 ounces or 20 grams of product. So yeah, I really like the palette. Let me know if you picked it up down in the comment section as well. And next week I have my January anti-haul coming, my January rankings video coming. I have a really fun chatty get ready with me with the new Blend Bunny palette and my Bernovich singles. I'm also gonna do a first impressions on the new brand at Sephora called LYS. I feel like there's a ton of new brands coming to Sephora, so again, go ahead and leave me comments on things you want me to try out. You guys know I'm always reading your comments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video soon. Bye guys!